Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. This is Recruit Painting, and in this video I thought I'd give you a bit of a channel update because it's been a while since I last posted a video, and give you a kind of an idea of what to expect in future videos. So I've been a bit busy with work recently, so my hobby time has just been kind of like my hobby time, and I didn't want to kind of do videos for the sake of getting videos out. I kind of wanted to make sure that the videos were useful or interesting to people that were watching them, and also had a few projects that I've kind of had to bring to the forefront to kind of get them done because I've got a few events coming up. So I just haven't had the time to put a video together, but hopefully I'll be able to focus a little bit more on coinciding my hobby time with my the YouTube videos as well. So yeah, I've got Barons War tournament in a couple of weeks, and my retinue at the moment is about 500 points, so I've had to up it to 750 for the tournament at Warlord Games, and to do that I've added about 10 peasants and 6 knights and a few crossbows and this Baron, well, this is a Bishop of Winchester actually. I've had to go at freehanding his shields. So he's painted, quite a few of them are fully painted now. I just need to base them. The knights still need their shields, of some of which I'm going to freehand, some of which I'm going to use the transfers from War Games Atlantic. But yeah, they're really fun models to paint, and I've kind of enjoyed just putting a couple of hours in of an evening. Yeah, they've been really fun. So looking forward to getting that job done. And I have set one model aside to do a little tutorial on how I paint some sergeant and arms, in particular crossbowmen. So do look out for that one when I get around to it. Should be in a few weeks, I imagine, because I need to do the models before next weekend. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that done and sharing it with you all. But as you can see, I have got the Konflikt 47 starter set, and I'm hoping to do a fair bit of content on Konflikt 47 because I'm really enjoying the lore. I really enjoy the game, and the models are just great as well. So it's hooked me in, to be perfectly honest. I was fortunate enough to review the game for War Game Soldiers and Strategy, and as a thank you, Guy Bowers shared or has given me the box set that was passed on as a kind of a thank you. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of do a bit of content with this, both for the YouTube channel, and I will be posting some blog updates on the magazine Facebook page as well. So do look out for those. I'm thinking of doing like a my journey into Konflikt 47 sort of post, so you know, building minis and painting armies and theming armies, and then kind of where I go next after picking up the starter set. So I'm hoping it's kind of like a, you know, a hobbyist journey that people will enjoy reading and following along. So do look out for that. But also there'll be the video content on my YouTube channel as well, and I hope to do, you know, a video for each of the miniatures that you find within the set. So I've already done the Vogelspinner. I've done a Firefly, but I might do one of the plastic Fireflies as well. And of course the Linebacker and the Style Trooper, and then there's the 2 characters as well. So, you know, do look out for those when I get around to them. So yeah, I thought because I've got the starter set, it might be quite nice to share it with you guys. So this is kind of like an unboxing video, but it's as you can tell, I've already opened it. It was in a cellophane wrapping. I've taken that off, and I've kind of looked at the top part. I haven't actually gone any deeper. I haven't looked at the sprues or anything like that. So yeah, for most of the content is new to me, and I haven't actually had a good proper look through the rulebook either yet, other than the pre-released rulebook that I looked for the review. So looking forward to seeing that in its final form as well. So let's have a little look inside then. So the box itself, it's got, you know, what you expect in terms of the artwork. I mean, I'm loving the kind of like the logo design and the you know, the way that the aesthetic of it is packaged, it just looks so cool. So you know, well done Warlord Games, it really kind of stands out. And just the artwork in general is just awesome. The way the miniatures are painted, and I do love how you get a flavour of what's inside the box fully painted along the sides as well. And yeah, the minis just look brilliant. I don't know how much you can see of that, but there you go. And then on the back, you've got everything that's inside. So yeah, there's the Volga spinner. I've already done a paint tutorial for that one. So do look out for it. I used you know, the kind of my German armor color palette, and just kind of had a bit of fun with the camo pattern. So it's a little bit different, but it's a little nod to the historical colors as well. The style trooping, I'm yet to have a go at building and painting these, so I'm really looking forward for doing them. Still don't know how I want to do the armor though. I like the urban camouflage, but I also like the idea of playing around with you know, the World War II colour patterns, but also I do really want to do like a Wolfenstein themed army. So watch this space, who knows, I might do a little bit of a mixture as well. And there's the resin character there as well, which is really cool. Then you've got the linebacker on the base there. Now the one I got from Warlord, kind of like a pre-release version, didn't come with a base, so I did order a 100mm oval base. So I'll be interested to see what the base is inside. But obviously it doesn't really matter what size base you use. Then you've got the ruins there, which is obviously it's not the ruined farmhouse anymore. It looks a bit more sort of sci-fi World War II-ish. You know, it's got the red brick there and the plaster work, but then you've got some lighting and a bit of electrics visible, so that's really cool, like a nice update on the ruins. And then of course you've got the fireflies, which again look awesome. You know, the UK Games Expo model that I painted was cool enough as it was, so actually being able to play around with the plastics and customize them a little bit is really cool. And then there's the A5 rulebook, and again the artwork looks great. And I love how you've got the different factions, I suppose, because it's not technically nations, or is it? I don't know. But yeah, you've got them displayed there, and then you've got the transfers, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. And then kind of on the side, you've got the full content, so most of it's visible, but there's a few extras that aren't. So obviously the pin markers, the assembly guides, looking to see what that looks like on paper. And then double-sided gaming mat, that's really cool. Dice bag, that was with the Battle of the Bulge pack, so it's good that that comes with the starter sets. 8 order dice, 8 rift dice, again looking forward to seeing them in the flesh. And then you've got the 10 d6 dice there, and then MDF bases and plastic bases. I wonder if you get 2 MDF bases. And then free field manual, so that'll be the what's it called, like the online kind of get started, probably pre-missions and stuff like that, so it'd be good to have a little look at those. So let's have a little look inside. So yeah, this is the bit that I've already seen, but I'll share it with you guys. So that's the dice bag. Again, I love that that's in there, so anyone that's, you know, and I imagine a lot of people are actually going to be playing Konflikt 47 for the first time, playing a Warlord system for the first time, so actually having that in there is really, really handy. And I know a lot of people that jumped into 3rd edition bolt action were really pleased to have the dice bag in there, because you can just get started straight away. Then you got the dice in there as well, thank you Veronica. So you got your grey order dice, your olive drab oval dice. Are they black rift dice? Oh no, they're translucent. They're cool. They're really cool. I thought they were just plain black. And then you got the green ones. I think I'll be ordering more green ones, but actually, now you say it, I do like that. That's really cool. Yeah, so they're all kind of translucent, different colours. There's red ones, I like the green ones, there's blue. So it's nice that there's a good variety there. So you can pick some to theme your army or whatever. Then you've got the resin character models, so your Firefly and then your Style Troopin just there. It looks like the bases aren't in there, but that's all right, because I imagine they're probably in the box somewhere. But that's really cool. I'm saying that's really cool a lot, mainly because it is really cool. As you can see, I've opened this, so just pretend it was closed. But I've literally just flicked through it. I haven't had a proper look, so yeah. This is not war, this is the end. Love that. So yeah, the rule books, you know, it follows that same format as like bolt action in terms of the structure, as far as I remember. When I did the comparison with the PDF copy that I had, but if I'm right, yeah. So the army lists are being released separately, so that you can always access them online. So so you get like the force formations and kind of the rules within here, but then when you go to the army list, so you can look at the army list before, you know, you've actually played the game, which is really cool. So you can have a good look at them. So that's quite handy. And I imagine it'll be on the Warlord app as well. And I was looking forward to seeing this. I know it's kind of like your starter gaming mat, but all of my gaming mats are green fields, although I have got like the medieval village from Deep Cut Studios. But yeah, this is like muddy ground, which is really cool, all churned up and potted with battle marks and stuff. And then on the other side, is it a ruined village or a ruined city? Yes, it is. That's awesome. So I might actually use that, because that's a really cool mat, cool print. So yeah, nice. That's really cool. I'm aware I'm not really showing very much of it on this video, but yeah, that's awesome. And then the sprues. So underneath this little part here, we have the sprues. Thank you, Alexandra. And then we have, that's the Style Troopin sprue there. Yeah, you've got your legs there, you've got your torsos. I think I remember seeing some videos that there's 3 torsos, but then you've got 5 leg options. So, you know, there's a lot of customization in there, I suppose, because you only need groups of 3, I think. So actually, you can really vary them up a little bit with the more sprues that you get, which is cool. And yeah, there's 2 sprues of them in there. Then we've got obviously the bases, so they're the bigger bases for the Style Troopin, and I imagine there's a loose one floating around for the officer. And then you've got your pin markers. You can never have enough pin markers. Always end up losing one in a game and then gaining one in a game, because they just kind of go all over the place when you're playing bolt action. So it's always handy to have a few extras. Then these are the Fireflies. Yeah, they're really detailed. It's nice to actually see them in person, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, they're cool. Lots of different poses as well, and you've got your tactical rocks, but it does add that kind of, you know, feeling that they're kind of jumping and or landing. So say what you want about that sort of thing. I like it. And Fireflies are cool. Having played them, yeah, they're cool. That's your linebacker. So I've seen that sprue. It's really great in terms of what you get in it, and the fact that you've got the cockpit. You can lift up the cockpit as well, and you've got the glass, well, plastic glass that you can use. And I couldn't decide how I wanted to use that, to be perfectly honest. In terms of painting, then there's the Vogelspinner. If you want to watch a video on how to paint one of these, I've made one, so have a little look. And I don't know how I'm going to paint this one, because the previous one was kind of like an urban sort of woodland crossover, whereas I don't know, I have seen a few like grey and darker kind of Volkl spinners and think that does look cool actually. So I don't know how I'm going to paint the next one. And then the ruined not farmhouse, like the ruined space farm, but not space farm. Maybe it's a ruined like testing lab or something. Yeah, and I like that because it looks like it's got a like higher caliber kind of weapons firing into it, which is cool. And you know, when you play the game, you realise that you know, heavy machine guns and weapons with penetration values really start flying across the table in this game because they need it to penetrate the armor of many units. So, oh, that's cool actually. So the impact there goes through on the other side. That's nice. That's really cool. And there, nice details. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. So are they the same? That's the same. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, they're all the same, but I think from what I saw on the back of the box, there's going to be a lot of swapping and moving things around so it doesn't look the same, which is really cool. So very customizable, and you've got 4 sprues of that, so you can do loads of that, and you can base them as well, as I know lots of people did with the farmhouse. There's your Firefly sprues. Not sprues, bases. Sprue of bases. So I'm guessing there's going to be a few extras, which is nice. Can never have enough of them. Then the tokens. I'm guilty of forever forgetting these, so I'm actually going to clip them off and put them in a bag. Put them in a dice bag so I actually use them. Luckily my opponents often remember this one. But I actually don't use these. I really should. Anyway. That's the base. So I thought, yeah, I'm guessing that's for the linebacker. But then again, you don't need to base it, so that's cool. Could be for the Volkl spinner. Could have got that one out. See if it plonked on there, to be honest, but never mind. And here are the transfers. Now I didn't have these when I painted the Volkl spinner the first time round, so I used old German tank ones. So that is the United States vehicle decal sheet, so it's not specific to the linebacker, but that's okay. Don't suppose it needs to be like the tanks are in Bolt Action. And that's the United States infantry decals. They're tiny, but it would be good to get the stars on their armor. Then the shoulder pads, yeah. Then here is the Axis infantry decal sheet, which is cool. Lots of rank insignia there as well. And then that's the vehicle one. And again, yeah, that's just like a general vehicle decal sheet. But again, don't suppose you need any more than that at the moment. So yeah, they're cool. Absolutely be using those. And then we have the instructions. Oh wait, there's 2 bases. 2 bases. 2 bases. I know I need one for the commander. So who's that one for? The US Firefly. Is he on a bigger base? Maybe. I'll have a look. So then these are the instructions. The PDFs of these were great, and I really love the layout on the instructions. It's numbered. The steps are numbered. It's just so clearly put together. And this actually built really well. This was the only tricky bit, but I found once I put a bit of glue on the joints of the legs and kind of placed it on, it set itself and it kind of looked more natural. It kind of like sunk in like it does here in the picture. So that was the only tricky bit, but yeah, here. But actually it went together really, really well. And then obviously you've got the different back options, and I chose the gravity cannon, the machine veer back, but you can swap the turrets out on that sprue, which is really good. So you've got the different sprues, so Yeah. And then at the back, you've got the different colour, different suggestions on how to paint it, if you want to follow some of the patterns they've got there. And then you've got the same for the Style Trooping. Actually, I wonder if the Style Trooping have got different schemes. No, it's the same scheme, but still really cool. So Style Trooping, then that'll be the code for on the back there for the how to plays, and then you've got the linebacker. Have they got different colour schemes for the linebacker, I wonder? That's cool. Colour detail. Yeah, I imagine if I was looking at that, I would have no idea what it was. So that's quite nice, actually. We've all been there looking at models, having to look at 360s on the website. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, paint it green. Cool. And then the fireflies. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, that's everything. It's a really cool box, and I'm really looking forward to, although I'm really enjoying my Barons War project, I'm really excited to get started with this. There'll absolutely be some videos in the future. I think I'll probably do the Style Trooping first, because that means I can start playing some introductory games down at the local gaming shop. But yeah, anyway, yeah, thank you for listening to me ramble and open the Konflikt 47 starter set. I hope you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed looking at it. Let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to seeing more Konflikt 47 content, and if you're interested in Konflikt 47 and what armies you plan on collecting or you've been interested in. I do recommend having a look and seeing what other content creators have put out for this, because it is a really cool system. The game plays so well, the lore's really well thought out, and it's just so cool, and I really recommend giving it a look. But yeah, so anyway, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed that, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one, which will likely be a Barons War Sergeant. So actually, yeah, I've held myself to that now. Expect a Barons War Sergeant in the next video. See you soon, guys. Like and subscribe.